Hey everyone, before we dive in, make sure to hit that subscribe button for more real, intense stories just like this. And after you hear this one, I'd love to know your thoughts. Drop them in the comments below. I never thought a simple dinner could unravel everything I believed about love. It started innocently enough, or at least that's what I told myself. I was scrolling through my phone one Friday night when I noticed a message from her best friend. "She's been laughing with that guy again. Maybe you should see for yourself." My heart skipped, and a cold knot formed in my stomach. I shook my head. No, it's probably nothing. I'm overthinking. But over the next few days, the unease grew. She started answering her phone in another room, laughing softly at texts I couldn't see. She'd brush off my questions with casual, "It's just work stuff," or "Don't worry about it." Yet, when she walked past me with that same bright smile, I felt like a stranger in my own life. One evening, I noticed her phone buzz on the counter while she stepped into the kitchen. I almost didn't, but I did, and there was a series of flirty messages from someone I barely knew but immediately recognized as a co-worker she'd mentioned in passing. Each word she typed made my chest tighten. Jokes, teasing winks. I felt anger, yes, but mostly disbelief. The woman I loved, the woman who promised me forever, was sharing pieces of herself I didn't get to touch. I confronted myself first. Was I imagining it? Was I being paranoid? But the evidence kept piling up. Forgotten receipts of late-night coffees, mysterious texts she'd delete before I could see, the way she'd suddenly look guilty when I walked into a room. I remembered all the little signs I'd brushed aside. The subtle perfume that wasn't hers, the soft chuckles when I wasn't around. Every memory now felt tainted. It was during a casual brunch with friends that I saw it clearly. She laughed, full careless laughter, at a joke from a man across the table. I watched her eyes sparkle, her body leaning in, entirely unaware that my heart was breaking piece by piece. The confusion was suffocating. I wanted to look away, to ignore it, but I couldn't. I needed answers. Later that night, I confronted her. "Why are you laughing like that with him?" My voice trembled. I expected denial, tears, maybe an apology. Instead, she looked at me, startled, then annoyed. "He's just a friend. Don't overreact," she said, but her eyes flickered with something I hadn't seen before. Guilt, maybe, or maybe fear of being caught. I didn't reply. I didn't need to. I knew. I had to find out how deep it went. And I did. I stayed late at the house while she went out with friends. I went through her phone, not proud of it, but desperate for the truth. Every flirty message, every suggestive joke, every hidden plan, it all painted a picture I couldn't unsee. She had been flirting, laughing, spending time with other men while pretending to be mine. The next few days were hell. I replayed every memory. Our dinner dates, lazy Sunday mornings, whispered conversations in bed. Every moment now carried a shadow. I felt rage, heartbreak, and an aching longing all at once. I loved her, or at least a version I thought I knew. But love wasn't enough to survive this. And then came my turn. Not out of spite, not out of revenge, but out of clarity. I started living for me, laughing at my own jokes with friends, rediscovering pieces of myself I'd lost. I didn't stalk, I didn't yell. I just existed fully, and she noticed. Her smile changed the first time she saw me light up in a room, without waiting for her approval. She looked confused and hesitant, then almost regretful. One evening, I asked her to sit down with me. I told her I knew everything, every hidden message, every laugh she shared with someone else. I expected denial, tears, maybe excuses. Instead, there was silence, then a whisper. I didn't mean to hurt you." I didn't respond. My silence was louder than any accusation. The aftermath wasn't dramatic. There was no shouting, no public humiliation, just quiet, deliberate choices. I chose myself. I chose dignity over bitterness, respect over betrayal. And she left, carrying her guilt, her half-truths, and her regrets. I won't lie. There were days when the absence of her smile felt unbearable. But in those days, I also felt something new. Peace, self-respect, a life untainted by betrayal. Now, When I remember her laughter with other men, it stings, but it doesn't break me. And when I smile at someone new, it's genuine, unguarded, free. I learned that love isn't about enduring betrayal silently. It's about recognizing when to walk away, how to reclaim yourself, and how to find joy again without apologies. So, if you're watching this and have experienced betrayal, remember, you have the power to change the story. Don't let someone else's laughter steal your light. Take it back. Own it. And let your own smile be the one that changes everything. Hit that like button if this story resonated. Subscribe for more real-life twists. And share your thoughts below. I want to hear how you found your own strength after heartbreak.